Hi, welcome back. So again, what I'll do now is I'm actually going to show you how to perform a flashback drop. So what I'll do is move forward. Again, so in terms of flashback drop, you cannot perform flashback drop as a sys user. So basically, you have to, and again, you cannot even drop the column in the sys schema. So you have to be connected as a regular user. So what I'll do is I need to make sure that I'm sys, okay? Drop example just in case. Okay, let me do this. I'm gonna connect to OE. I'm going to check to see if I have a cycle bin on. Again, you have to have a cycle bin on to be able to acquire your dropped object. Okay, actually, you know what? Purge recycle bin. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'm going to create a table. So again, recycle bin is on. I'm able to see these are my previous objects that I create that I dropped. And if you can, again, just on just a bit of a side note here, when you drop an object in local, it's not drop, it's not completely dropped out of the database. It's actually stored inside of recycle bin, and you basically have to go into recycle bin and then issue the purge recycle bin to basically to permanently delete these objects. So what I'll do is I will actually create and again, so these are the commands to enable or to turn on and off the recycle bin auto session recycle bin equals on. So what I'll do is I would just make sure that my flashback is on. Select flashback. Let's go on from the database. Okay, flashback is on. I'm gonna return to OE. Create table. Table example as select start from orders. Table has been created. What I'll do now is I'm actually going to drop my table. So drop table example, and then I'm going to issue a command show recycle bin. There you go. That's what my object is right now. So what I'll do is I'm actually going to bring it back. So I'm going to issue the command flashback table example to before drop. And if I was to select count from example, my table is back. So actually, what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to, let me see if I can, well, obviously there's nothing in my recycle bin. And again, you just saw how I just restored it. And also what you can do is, what I'll do is I'm going to drop my object, drop table example. And I'm going to restore my object with a different name. So drop table example. So flashback table example to before drop rename to example 1, and tables been dropped. And if I was to select count from example is gone, so now I only have example 1. So let me do this. Drop table example 1 flashback table example one, restore to example. I'll tell you what should be back. Okay. So what I do next is I'm actually going to basically perform a flashback query. So basically, flashback query just be mindful of the time. Again, I'm gonna be working on timestamp. So what I need to do is I need to figure out basically what time I create an object and what time basically certain action taking place. So I need to So what time is it? It's 2:09, 2:10, and so at 2:10 I have 105 rows. So what I'll do is I'll actually let me go to the next slide. On the next slide, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop some rows. So I'm going to issue a alter table example. Let me see if I can. Ooh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that. Delete from select customer underscore ID order underscore ID from example. And so what I'm going to do is I wanted to delete let's say 140 one customer ID is going to be 107. So I'm going to delete customer ID 107. So delete from example or customer underscore ID is equal to 107. Okay, 4 was all deleted. And if I was to issue a select count again, I only have 101 rows when my original row value was count for number of rows was 105. So what I'll do is I'll actually issue this statement. So select customer underscore ID order underscore ID from example as of time stamp to time stamp. Okay, 04, 06, 2014. Time is 2:10, 0. Okay, next is month, day, year, and H24, MI, and FS. So I'll tell you right now I made a mistake. Basically in terms of, so if I have if I have 24 years, so basically that's how the time is being recorded in Operate. So what I need to do is if it's 24, then this is going to be the equivalent of 2 a.m. So I need to switch over to 14, and then run this query. As you can see, I have 105 rows. 105 rows. So what I can do is I will insert into example, and then actually, you know what? Insert into example not enough values, customer ID order ID. Okay, this is what I was concerned about. So let me do this. Drop table example. So typically what you want to do is you want to be able to just reinsert. Let me alter. I want to use the HR schema just for this one example because it's much easier. Basically the OE schema has too many rows for its table. So but HR I know for a fact has this one table that has that only has four rows. So auto user HR account unlock auto user HR identified by HR connect HR create table again, make sure I know what time it is, so it's 2:15. So create table example as select star from regions. Okay, 2:16. Create table. Okay. What I'll do now is so if I was to query, select star from regions. Obviously I only have 4 rows, so what I'll do is delete from example region ID is equal to is less than or equal to 4. 4s were deleted, so if I was to run select machine up delete using 4 commit oh no from example. What am I doing? No rules are selected. So what I'll do is I will issue select region ID region name from example as of constant to constant 04/06/2014. Date is going to be 2 or rather 14/16/00. Okay, month, day, year, age 24, MISS. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'm going to take this select and then I will issue this insert into example. So I just ran a select star from example and I have no rows in it, and so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to retrieve this data and reinsert it inside of my example table. So if I was to run this, so for row created, if I was to do select star from example, I have my rows back. Okay, so let me do this. Drop table example, and then I'm just gonna go back to my CVA user. And so basically you can also do this with so you have two options. You can do a version a query, or you can do a versions query. And basically with versions query, that means you just have to have two timestamps. So if I was to say, let me go back to OE connect, OE, and then drop table example. Okay, so it's not a create table example. Have select star from orders. Tables created. So what I'll do now is I would actually delete. Before I do that, select describe example. Okay, what I'll do is I think maybe the version score is gonna be better if I have if I enable, if I have a table with just not so many columns. Where is between? Okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to drop table example. I'm going to connect to HR, create table example as select star regions. Okay, there you go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete. Again, just you should keep track of your time. What time is it? I just give my table. It's 221, 42, 221, 42. So what I'll do is delete from example where region ID is equal to or is less than or equal to 3 or to 4. So those are deleted. What I'll do now is if I was to query from example, I have no rows in there, so it's 121.42. Okay, so what I'll do is I'm gonna do a select, but I'm gonna do a again, it's a version score, so it's gonna be as of timestamp, but it's gonna have two timestamp values. So select region ID, comma region name from example, versions between timestamp to timestamp 04 06 2014 and to rather 14 20 14 21 40 40. Okay, month, comma, month, day, year, row H, 24 MI, minutes, SS, and so let me make sure I have this right. 14.40. Okay, what I do is I'm gonna copy this, and paste it, and then I am going to to, let's say 43, just to be on the safe side. Make sure I can query this. Let me see what the parentheses, what did I do? Okay, so timestamp. This is the same problem that I kept actually having doing while I was trying to run this. This is missing white parentheses, but oh crap, what did I do? And to timestamp. There you go. So pretty much, what I was forgetting was basically you have to have two timestamp, and you have to hit again twice because you have two different time periods. So what I'll do is I can also do an insert. So if I was to do this, go all the way back to the first line, and keep in mind I have no rows in my example table. So insert into example. Folders are created, and if I was to query, I have my folders back. So drop table example. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm actually going to stop here for right now. I'm gonna pick it up with the flashback transaction. Thanks so much for watching.